for Lust. Lust has been there since the beginning.
Okay,
But
I can imagine that, but I was looking at the grid section of the video. I'm like, there's no way, like, there's no way people are. Oh my god! So whatever. So
I have
how do you wanna
stories.
do you want me to stream the video, or can you just watch it from your end so you can pause it and
I mean, if you want, I'll stream it and I can pause it really fast.
yeah, just you
Let
stream
me
it from
so that
their side, so at least
see this.
we hear it from that side, and then and I just pause whenever you know that. But
Yeah, when there comes to stories for it. Okay, so
yeah,
yeah, I know I've seen this video. It's been a while,
I
but
haven't seen.
let's keep going.
I just saw part of the green one, and I was laughing my ass off. Like Panda has to tell me more about this.
That being in the community, I know. Okay, let's start with it and see who go.
Enjoying the small bits of life with talking animals and decoration, it makes sense that its fans would be just as wholesome, but like, oh my goodness. Everyone is incredibly sweet and caring, so eager to help out, always willing to be your friend. The Animal Crossing fanbase isn't just a marvel within video game communities,
Sounds like Monster Hunter.
but social structures as a whole. Now, with that
Yes. Now, for some
said,
reason, it's
is it
really. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my video player real fast. Actually, I do know what's going on, and I need to change it.
Is it Google?
Apparently,
Oh
Google
yeah.
Chrome's been fucking with me. I need to change to Opera.
Why are you using Google Chrome?
It's the only thing I had, and I should have switched back to Firefox, but apparently Opera's a lot better.
perfect? Hell fucking no.
Like,
Yeah, today's video is going to be a bit spicier because it
Okay,
hasn't always
okay,
been.
so I am gonna pause it here. You know that meme of The Simpsons where it's like, imagine a world without lawyers,
yeah,
and it's just like it's just them like dancing and stuff like that. The stupid meme.
yeah.
That's what the Animal Crossing community came off as before the newest game. For some reason, the Animal Crossing community literally was this. It was this. It was just these super friendly people that just want to help each other. No matter what you say, it was like this. It was always the most friendliest thing. And then the new game came out.
Sunshine and rainbows. Despite the mostly angelic history of the Animal Crossing community, we've hit a few rough patches. So join me today as we take a trip down memory lane. This is the 7 deadly sins of the Animal Crossing community. Okay, so let's start off with the most common one I believe we've all witnessed, greed. Animal Crossing may not be a competitive game, but it does indeed have an economy,
Oh
which
I need a
man.
means,
frog head.
oh damn, there it is. And
Yep.
anytime you split up resources between a group of people, no matter the fact that
God damn. Yeah, god
it's
damn it, Google.
literally infinite, you are bound to run into some greedy ass bitches. Like I said, 99% of this community is full of people who love to help, will straight up give you things, and will vibe with
Yes.
you just to enjoy the
Yes.
company. The other
Yes.
1% are people who charge entry fees.
That's the
What
first
if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said,
That's one of the things I wanted to ask. What do you
This is a
like pay you to
Uh,
visit you?
okay, so in the Animal Crossing community, it is looked down upon to pay with real money. Although people will do it. People will do it. But so Animal Crossing is a game about kind of coming together for certain things. Like just as an example, I start my island, and on my island there's a certain fruit, and that's the only fruit that grows, like an apple. So I go online and ask somebody else, "Hey, on your island, what did you get? Oh, you got peaches. Can I go to your island and get some peaches so I can farm them on mine?" Now, in the old games, they'd be like, "Yeah, come on in. What do you have? Bring me some apples and stuff like that."
Yeah.
In this game, it's like, you have to pay me this many money supply of this. What kind of furniture do you have? What kind of this? And what could you bring me? And it's just looking like, sooner or later, my animals will probably give me the fruits, but I really want it now. Like, and yeah, and for some reason, back in the day, it was just like, yeah, just come on over to my island. Oh, hey, you have that? Come this. All of a sudden, it's like, and it's not just. Like something simple. Like you say, "Oh, I'm going to your island to pick up something." It's like they would be this exorbitant amount of stuff. Like all this money and stuff because let's face it, for some reason Nintendo Switch fucked up the Crossing well system with the bells. Because in the first day, the most simplest way to glitch money came out.
So people were
So
asking for
suddenly,
stuff besides money.
yes, it's stuff that's ungodly rare to get. Like it's like you
Ah,
had to do
I do like
something
that.
that the
I hated capitalism, but I do enjoy a good RNG shit. So if I go and buy the game right now, does that mean that my island will be RNG with what it can have and the abilities it can have?
yes, and that's the whole thing for Animal
Do I
Crossing.
have to keep
Everything when
playing?
you start RG,
Do I have to keep playing for me to unlock new characters, or are all characters available? It just needs RNG.
it's all RNG. But, and we're gonna get to that on this video. There is a way to manipulate the RNG.
Oh no.
And we're gonna get to that. And this is where the stories are gonna come in, and this is where the community it went from just kind of going like, oh, this is bad, to a complete dumpster fire rolling down a hill.
So if I play the game
And
now, am I screwed now, or has this died down? Or do you want to save that for last?
no, the community has gotten a lot better, but during COVID,
Oh,
that's when it was at its worst. Oh Lord. Okay, let's keep going.
Controversial concept that has definitely
MVP
existed
sucks,
before,
yeah.
but really took off with New Horizons. It goes like this. If you want to go to an island that has Celeste, or Sahara, or most prominently high turnip prices, then the owner may charge you.
Okay, so let me explain what all of the things you said.
tulip.
Every day when you go into an Animal Crossing town, like every day you start it up, there's a chance of random events happening. So let's say, like you said, a character named Sahara comes and visits. She sells uh, RNG type floors, so you can actually buy a carpet, a floor, and things like that. So let's say in this time in your town, you don't have her, so you want to go to someone. Oh shit! Now I'm being charged just to go talk to her, or as we call it, the turnips. What turnips are is the stock market. Every Sunday, this little character shows up. You can buy turnips from her, and depending on the day of the week, because you only have 1 week to do it, you can go to the shop and tell them how much are turnips today, and they can either be way more money that you bought them for, or you completely wasted all your money that week.
Mm.
And most of the time, it's gonna be the latter. You're gonna waste your money. So you're online asking people, "Hey, what are your prices?" And some people will have some amazing prices, but then it turns to this. And the carpet one, that's just the lowest one I said. There are some NPCs that do some stuff that like it's just amazing. But yeah,
This is cracked. This is fucking awful. Yeah, this is just the
this is
beginning.
crack. Oh yeah.
You a fee to enter the island, and I get it. Demand is high with New Horizons. You can open a queue and have hundreds in line immediately. You may as well cut down on some of the requests by asking for something, right? But this shit got to be ridiculous. Full stacks of
Wait,
Nook
fuck.
Miles tickets or gold ore to
Which one? What happened?
I like that thumbnail, the picture of the article. He sounds like the fucking geeky guy with glasses that you see, like the greasy guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was lifting the bag.
That is how I imagine
Oh
them.
my god. Okay,
to
so
be
let me
Full
explain
stack
this one right here. I'm trading. So not only do you have to buy your bells on turnips, they're asking for a specific fruit. But look at the bottom part. 30x gold nuggets.
Is that
Gold nuggets are the rarest thing, one of the rarest things to find in Animal Crossing because they only have a 1% chance to appear one day every day. And these people were asking for 30 or more.
wow?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
stacks of Nook Miles
The
tickets
people
or
are
gold
paying.
ore to enter an island?
I see it
Oh yeah,
waiting.
people were begging. But this comes into the other part of the community. We'll get to it. Don't worry.
Like, what on the island could be worth more than that? And tips. Tips are tips because they are voluntary, but required tipping is no different than an entry fee, just so I can catalog one goddamn blender? At launch, sites like Turnip Exchange, Twitter, and even Reddit were
Okay, so Animal Crossing is also made. It is made for people who are not completionists. You will never, ever complete an Animal Crossing game at a 100% if you're sane, because it has so many furniture items, so many different from furniture items, that if you're just gonna catalog everything, it can take you years.
Mm,
were packed with these
sorry,
kinds
I
of
don't want to
demands,
play
and
anymore.
even more surprisingly, a lot of them were successful. Thankfully,
I
with
don't blame
time, they're
you.
now viewed as generally shameful practices, also memes. But those early days of New Horizons
I'll
were
have two.
something else. I feel like if you were there during launch, you'd probably have a story, which I'd love to hear in the
Bruh,
comments.
same.
If
Government.
not, you've likely at least heard of the next one, the infamous villager market. You know, dropping
I knew this was coming.
You can
I
buy
have a story
villagers.
with this one. I have a. This is where it's gonna come into the story of how you manipulate the RNG and
Okay.
how Nintendo profited real money from us.
loads of bells or Nook Miles tickets so that you may convince someone else's villagers to move to your town. That's what Animal Crossing is all about, not just bonding with the animals you come across, it's about purchasing the prettiest ones. So, this has been around for years, hiked up a bit with New Leaf, but oh god, the atrocities committed with New Horizons.
Okay, so I gotta stop it here because of this stupid fucking cat. I fucking love this stupid ass cat. Okay, back in the GameCube days of Animal Crossing,
Yes.
you didn't have a way to manipulate your villagers. You start a game, and whatever villagers from the 200s or so they came out, I think actually that time it was only 70, you're stuck with those. Unless they decide to move out or you treat them so badly that they move out and another one moves in, that's the only way. But Nintendo, in their wise wisdoms, decided to do the amiibo market.
Oh yeah,
And
is this
there's
where
this,
that cars come in?
yes, and trust me, I have a few. I actually have a few. I have another story with these.
Wait, so those are those the packs that came with random cards, and
Yes,
so they will accelerate
yes.
the process of getting that. It wasn't exclusive to the cards.
So if you have a card with an exclusive villager on it, what you can do is if you have a full town, you can scan it 3 times a day and have one of your villagers move out for that villager.
At random.
No, like you can actually choose. You can
Ah.
actually go to like they ask you which villager do you want to move out, so I can ask them to move out.
Ah.
But at the same time, when you're asking them, before the villagers move out, they have one day where anybody can come in and ask that villager, "Do you want to move into my island?" So
Wait, so people
that's
could
it.
snag your people?
Yeah. So no, like the one that's leaving,
Ah,
not the
okay.
one that you're bringing,
Ah,
the one
okay.
that's
Yes,
leaving.
yes.
So the way this worked was
I see
you,
now.
you
I see. Continue.
yeah, you had a villager that someone really wanted. You just kind of go to your system, skip 3 days, and have the other villager. And by the fourth day when they're moving out, get the other person to give you whatever money and stuff like that, and come in and you can tell them, "Hey, come to my island." And then because that villager's back, or if you have their amiibo card, you can just bring them back with no cost or anything. So you can actually move that villager back to your village and do the same thing over and over. But this is where the problem comes in. So you see this stupid cat that I have on my screen.
Yes.
His name is Raymond. When the villagers started, the villagers came out. The cards they came out on the DS Animal Crossing. This cat was introduced in the Switch one. He didn't have an amiibo card.
Oh.
And people fucking love this cat. And it became crazy to the point where if you got him on your island after either resetting or just good luck, you would be like the talk of the town, and you'd be like, "How much do you want for him? I want him. I really want him."
How many
So you
villagers? How many different villagers are there in this Switch game?
about 200,
My
about to.
God.
Mm-hmm.
And how many can
About
you have in your
200 now.
town?
You can start out with two, and then it
Oh,
grows into four, and then you could have a seven.
oh shit! How long does that take?
And not that long actually.
Ah, okay.
It actually doesn't take that long. I say it take about 4 days at most. And that in Animal Crossing time, it's not even long. But yeah, so because this guy and a couple other villagers didn't have amiibo cards, people were selling so much money not to have this guy, but just to go see him. He became a pariah. He became a messed up that people were actually selling. So animals can get fleas in this game. People were selling his fleas
Oh my
for no
god.
reason. Like, and the worst thing of it all, after they finally released his amiibo card and everything, everybody realized I fucking hate this cat. This cat's boring as shit. Why did I want him? Like, and the only people who kept him around, in the thumbnail you can see it, is to dress him up in a maid outfit, and that's it. Like he's literally furry bait.
Wow.
Uh, but that this is the whole Raymond saga. I have him. I think I had him in my village for a while, and I don't even know where I got him from. People just didn't want him and just started to start throwing them away.
Oh my god.
Because if you visit someone's town and no one goes and gets that villager, they have a chance to just move into your town if they want to. So I got him somehow by visiting somebody else's town.
Dude, I didn't want him anymore. Oh my god.
Nobody wanted him.
This
But
is.
that's when we got. This is so crazy.
I mean, this is
But the
the
thing
gold
is,
rush thing. Like, you get more money by selling shovels than fucking getting the gold. So people were like, when we were in this fucking market, they were they were
and
getting more money for this shit.
yes, and this is where it came off because Animal Crossing itself, the reason why they invented the whole villager system was to make new friends. Like, hey, you may not like this villager, but you're kind of stuck with them for a while. And after that, you kind of start to either enjoy them a little bit more to the point when they actually leave. It's kind of sad. But because of the amiibo cards, no, fuck you. Get the fuck out of my town. I want my town to look as pretty as possible. The villagers stopped going from these little goofy interactions to I just want my town to look away.
Wow.
It was actually legitimately sad. But
It's
yeah, and I think he talks about it, but yeah. Okay, let's continue.
If you want a villager that you
Oh
don't
god, I have
have and you're too
Marshall.
impatient to get them naturally, just find someone online or go to Nookazon and then be prepared to pay 400 Nook miles to
Jesus Christ.
what is that?
What Nuka-san is, it's an Amazon style website where you can sell or buy anything for Animal Crossing. They don't you actually use real money, but
You pay
what
use the real money to buy those things.
no, you
No.
don't use real money.
Okay.
No real money. That's the whole thing. But you can use bells, which is the top one, or Nook Miles. What Nook Miles are, it's like a ticket that you sell and it gives you a bunch of bells. What they're asking for there is almost put a four on top of the bells.
Wow.
Yeah, that's like no. And no, not to mention Nook Miles take forever to get because you need to actually do things to get them like fish, quests, miles, and you can also still use them for like rare items. So 400, that's that's an overly ridiculous amount.
And people
Like
paid it.
even 30 would just be a ridiculous amount.
People paid it.
And people paid it for fucking Raymond.
tickets or 10 million bells or pay 600 actual US dollars.
This is illegal, you know.
$600 is a
Yep.
lot of money for a virtual cat. If you have that kind of money just lying around, you know what else you can buy? 10 copies of the game, 75 hot and ready pizzas, a PS3 in the year 2006, or an actual cat that you can then dress up however you want. Don't
The
do that,
cat
though,
mate.
adopt one. Particularly with Raymond, people were going so bonkers for this cat, it could be a whole separate video if it already isn't. It became somewhat of a meme to how greedy people had been. I remember one
Yep.
infamous post that charged people not to come get Raymond, but just on their their island so that they could see him.
Yes.
A Raymond viewing experience. And then there was Judy, and then there was Marshall, and then there was Sherb. I think you get it. New Leaf
Yep.
definitely had its share of marketplace greed, stuff like the regional items and 7-Eleven set that came with big
Oh,
price
don't remind me of the
tags. We all
7-Eleven
remember
set.
the Bow fiasco. But let me try and explain why it was so bad with New Horizons specifically. For one, there was a massive influx of new players with more and more people playing than ever before. Obviously, someone was going to be a dick. And two, there were so many new items, but with restrictions. You know, 5 items a day at the shop, tons of variants, exclusivity to your airport, all that stuff. When it gets to be this niche, only a few people are going to end up having the stuff you're looking for.
Okay, so the reason he brings up this stupid thing.
Yes.
So you see this chair. You see this goddamn chair.
Uh-huh.
This chair was not added into Animal Crossing the first time when it came out. Like it's been a staple since the beginning,
Yes.
but for the new one, it was not added. People complained and bitched about this chair so much, it became a running meme. So when they finally actually added it, I can't even tell you the chaos of people running around like, I want it, sell it to me.
Oy, oh my god, it's a night market. So it's not only fucking materials, fruits, furniture, and villagers. What else is it?
But you know what's the sad thing about it?
What?
This chair was not rare. Like everyone was just going crazy for the first day that they wanted it, and then the next day you could just buy it at the shop. It was not rare at all. It's just people were too impatient. Like this chair, I have all the colors for this chair. It was not rare.
And they are going to be wild with it, a la Nookazon, but let me give my own example. Early on in release, one of the things that I wanted the most was none other than the Green Mum, something I wanted for my Christmas and COVID theme, don't ask. I had seen it reported.
Okay, to explain what the fuck he wants, there's flower breeding in this game. Green mums are one of the rare ones to get. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Okay.
in a guide, but when I went to look it up on the trade boards, people actually debated its existence. I couldn't seem to grow
it's
my
one of the
own,
rare
and
ones.
there were none for sale. Lo and behold, the first person to start selling them online wanted a boatload. But they had no direct competitors, so their prices, while annoying, were the default. There were plenty more examples, a yellow fridge, a blue floor light, an Apple box. They've become more spread out with time, and surely everyone has that one
Apple
friend who has
box.
the massive catalog, Natalie. But launch was a crazy time, and a very greedy one at that.
Oh my god, that's a lot of greed.
Yes.
Next up, we
Oh.
have Pride. I'm sure there's a joke to be made somehow about what Pride means today versus the deadly sin called Pride, but I think I have to wait until June to make it. To be proud is to be overly conceited and self-obsessed, undermining others and holding yourself to a false sense of superiority.
No, that
and in
sounds
Animal
about right
Crossing, we
for
see
that
this
month.
expressed in the form of
Yeah,
islands
no, that
and
is very true.
villagers.
Especially
This actually
for that
applies
month.
to all the games, but mostly shows up with the past two. You've probably dealt with that one person who thought of themselves as better than you because they were able to make something neat out of their town or island, or because they had something or someone, or because they liked something or someone. You know, that braggadocious, snobby, stuck-up
exactly like
player
that
who's
month.
just full of themselves because they have all the dreamies or the zodiac items. Blah. Look, dude, I'm proud of my island, but I'm not flexing it on everybody except for the part where I just did. I do believe creativity deserves recognition and appreciation, but the way some players hold it over other people's heads is insulting. There's a whole additional category I wrote in this part that's dedicated to the design code culture. Basically, like, a lot of New Horizons influencers don't want to be plagiarized, so they want credit for everything and take it even as far as furniture placement. Thus, other people call them entitled, and this drama is still happening. I don't know. I dive more into it, but I'm...
Okay. This one's a simple one to explain,
Okay.
although it's incredibly dumb. Incredibly dumb. Okay, so as you can see, the islands he was walking by,
Yeah.
that's not what the islands look like when they first start. They're just literally a barren wasteland. So you get now furniture and stuff to build it into how it looks. For some reason, and this is what this new game, because it never happened in the old one, people took the decorating of their islands overly seriously. Like it was only their pride and joy. Imagine a mother watching a kid, like their son or something, play basketball, and they're out there like, "Oh, can't show like that!" Like they're so proud of it. That's how it got. It got bad, and because it was during COVID times, and all they were doing is being online constantly. Everybody was arguing, "My town's better." No, my town's better, and most of us are just sitting here like, I don't even know where to put this. I'm fishing. Like no one gave a shit. It was just a big battle on Reddit and other websites. But the people who were, they were like taking not like inspiration from other people's islands, and that caused the whole drama of like your island looks too much like mine. What the fuck?
Give me
It's like
credit.
yeah, give me credit. And then there's the actual designs because you can actually design clothes and patterns, so you can make like a walkway that looks pretty. They would post it online because they want to share with everybody. And then when they actually see and they see posted, they're like, "Hey, that's mine. Why didn't you tell them that was mine? That I did that? What the fuck are you stealing my designs for?" And they're like, "You posted them online. They're free." that that that's the whole thing. It was ridiculous, and it's sad that people still think that they're free. They're literally online. Like you can just look them up if you didn't want people to steal it. Don't put it online. It was literally NFTs before NFTs.
They're
It
free.
was they're free. What the fuck? Literally right click.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the simplest way to explain that one.
Really just trying to enjoy myself this project, so... But pride is only one half of the bigger picture. Anyone can have an inflated ego because of what they do have, but the flip side to that is envy or jealousy over what you lack. This is one I see a lot even today, and it breaks my heart. Anyone else never happy with their island? Why does everyone else's look better than mine? I have serious island envy. I'm not confident with my island. Does anyone else think their island sucks compared? Yup, so this one can
These
be
guys need
summarized
help.
as nice islands on social media.
Yeah, they
with
have
others
no
crushing
life.
their own,
They have
and
no
it doesn't
life.
take but 6 brain cells to put that together. We're in the same day and age where studies about Instagram are constantly proving that a comparative perspective is damaging towards our self-esteem. Of course, people showing off their very well-done islands is going to make others feel insecure. Homegirl made a whole ass Starbucks. You think my lake with a shoe in the middle of it is comparable? But what upsets me the most about island envy is when people feel like they can't play Animal Crossing because of it. I've known so many people who are turned away from the series because New Horizons has given it this reputation of world building, and is it that? It sure is. But New Horizons also has collecting, progression, social simulation, never mind the quality of it. Yes, the decoration stuff is nice, but as I've hopefully communicated in any one of the retrospectives, especially the 2 on New Horizons, Animal Crossing is so much more than that.
Sure.
It's easily the thing that the community is most vocal about, but do you really think I'd put 1,500 hours
You can make your town look like anything. Mine has a haunted graveyard.
into this game if I couldn't go fishing? So to anyone who's ever experienced this feeling and felt driven away because of it, I'm going to give you the best piece of advice. Focus on yourself and play the older games.
Okay, just the point on this one really fast. Most people who feel island envy are TikTokers because they want views. These are the people who aren't making their islands because they want to have fun with the game. These are the people who just want to show it off on the internet. And it's sad.
I just remember. Okay. Oh my god, no.
Anyways, what do you remember?
In 3DS, I just remember going to your island to fuck shit up.
Oh yeah, no, that was hilarious. I remember you, me, and Hobby were just with the swimsuits, just going whir.
That's about it. I
Lust.
don't remember it.
Oh,
I cannot
God,
remember.
Can we just skip this one, please? Like, I'm really not comfortable diving into all
Yeah.
lust. I'm not explaining it. This video, I'm not explaining it. Rule 34, I don't think I can explain it despite the literal 8-word definition. Let's just say we all have our favorite villagers, but some may like them more than others, and in September of 2021, the mainstream kind of caught wind of that via TikTok, where our favorite little Egyptian cats spread
Alka.
everywhere, and when I say spread, I need salvation. Didn't matter if you were on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, the song or descending frame from the original video would find itself anywhere, to which a poor, ill-fated individual would curiously ask, where is this from?
Am I
And
to
then
say?
they would be redirected to funny cats. Rule 34 has existed forever. No Animal Crossing game is safe from it. Same with Zone, same with -8, and I honestly could care less what you do in the privacy of your own web browser. But of course, the internet had to be the internet and make sure everyone was aware of Anka dropping that anchor. Okay, all right, hold on. Also, if you want another angle of lust, then there's this. It's a game about fucking talking animals, guys. Come on.
Okay. So Lust is the oldest Animal Crossing sin, obviously.
Oldest.
Oldest because this has been around since the first game. I'm
Mm.
not even fucking kidding. But where I think it really hit its drive, and
You
I'm
say
sorry.
Isabel, I'm gonna fuck. Is it?
I was about to say I'm so sorry. It's technically not Isabel, but
Okay.
although she helped, it was the Animal Crossing OVA.
Well, VA. I have no idea what that
So
is.
it's a short
Original video
movie.
animation. Okay.
Yep, it's a short movie that only came out in Japan, and I don't know what it was about this movie because the characters aren't even designed that sexy. But
That's
there's a
actually what's.
okay, they're not designed sexy at all. And honestly,
Okay.
they really aren't. Let me show you because it's all kids. But for some reason, I think this led the world. Yeah, there it is.
Ah, okay.
It led the world into certain things,
Oh no.
certain things,
Oh no.
and
Even the hedgehog or the or whatever the thing is. Oh my god, no.
yeah, it's a hedgehog. Yep. Let's just say this opened the world. This opened the
Open the
doors,
gates.
opened the gates. But there's someone that made it stay. And yeah, I'm sorry, dude. It's Isabel. Isabel was so goddamn loved in the worst way possible.
Dude, I hated, especially when Isabel like, "Oh fuck you," and you were like, You shut your horn out." But then,
I used
but then, I mean, I'm gonna ask again. Do you know why I love Isabel now?
because you can relate to how fucking overworked she is.
Because she had the same job as me a few years back in COVID. I was a municipal clerk for a city hall. You know how the fucking chaotic that is. When
You
when
feel
you
the
see the
pain.
Smash trailer, you see her like jetting up all the shit. I'm like, oh my god, I get it now.
And the thing is, she basically ran your town in the old one, and she did do everything. You were just the figurehead.
That's it. That's it. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Panda, I don't know if you fucking know you, but
I've never worked like that.
but I was once like, who guess who was the ones working for the town? Us. The mayor was just a fucking poly kid, shaking hands.
Yeah, yeah, they're just there to show their face, and when they get in trouble, they'll get it. But the people who are running the real thing are the people in the back. Isabel.
That's why I relate to her. That's why I fell in love with the
but
character.
but the thing about Isabel, and this is come in. I'm not sure if he talks about this one too much, but it is going to come in. Isabel has character. She actually has quite a bit of character. You can tell that she is a hard worker. She has a brother who is actually in the game, and she's very happy-go-lucky, but she's also stressed the fuck out. If
Dude,
you
being,
actually listen to her, she is stressed the fuck out.
I think I've seen that, which is boxing.
Yes, like she's so stressed. You actually get to know her a bit with her amiibo card
Yeah.
because she actually gets to visit your town as a break, and every time she's in there, she's like, "I shouldn't be here. I should be working. Oh my God, I should actually be working. Oh yeah, I actually wear glasses. I have contacts because if not, I would drop my glasses." Like you can tell she's a ball of stress, and it's adorable but so fucking relatable.
Okay, so you relate to her on her stress levels because of overworking, and I relate to her because of the same job line. Got it.
No, yeah, yeah, no, I just she has something
And I
for
guess yeah,
everyone,
and
I
I guess
think.
exactly. I was gonna say it relates to fucking everyone too.
It really does, and I think
I
that's one of the reasons why she came to it.
I have a hug better for
I,
from
I,
Isabel.
yeah, to this day, I still love Isabel, but there was backlash with Isabel because the new game gave her shit to do, and people hated that.
Hopefully the rat doesn't build the fucking Doom thing, but go ahead.
No, actually, Doom and Animal Crossing are best friends. I don't know if you know that.
Okay.
The actual Doom developers love Animal Crossing, and Animal Crossing actually kind of gave Doom a shout out. No, I know what this is.
That's Metroid music though.
Yes.
Wrath. Hmm. Can you think of anyone who's ever been angry? Like, oh, I don't know, maybe because they're upset with the developers and have gone on several rants demanding things or bashing the state of the game. Just throwing ideas out there. There's two examples I'm going to talk about. They both deal with New Horizons. First, we have another tale from launch, because when COVID locks you down, Animal Crossing becomes your whole life, the good and the bad. When the game first came out, players discovered that Animal Crossing New Horizons allowed only one island per Switch. That means any secondary users can live there, but everyone is locked to one island under the progress of the person who started it. Obviously, they did not like this. And so they started to review bomb the game. If you are not familiar with what this is, it's the act of going to Metacritic, inputting a low user score, and it gradually brings the overall rating of the game down. It has literally never accomplished anything in history, and it certainly didn't this time. You can still only have one island per console, duh. Every single Animal Crossing game has been like this, the exceptions being if you bought several memory cards or cartridges for the handheld titles. However, previous entries have not always been this diverse for character slots. Before New Leaf, pretty much everyone had equal privilege, and now there's the mayor or the island leader. I can also imagine Nintendo was trying to push more Switch units like this, but unfortunately this lined up with the pandemic Switch shortage. So even if households were willing to drop a ton of extra money to have another island, they'd still struggle to find a console at MSRP. I totally get why people were angry. But let me just say, review bombing does nothing. Save your breath and make a social media post instead, or a YouTube video, man, I don't know. Yeah, in case you haven't figured this out, this is the sin that I'm the most guilty of. One of the largest annoyances in the community was just all the constant criticism, people never seeming to be happy with the game and always throwing it back at Nintendo. For the most part, I would call this sulking and whining. But for our second story, a particularly highlighted area in history was E3 2021. When New Horizons had been so stale, fans needed it to have an update. And when there wasn't... Vividly do I remember going to the internet so happy to discuss the first new Metroid game in 10 years and Mario Party. But then I was hit with this boiling atmosphere from my Animal Crossing corners, and I thought to myself, this is awesome. Being angry or negative or even feeling entitled to updates, none of that stuff is pleasant. I went into this last video. It's not fun to complain to or about anything, and it's definitely not fun to hear it either. And while I'm sorry to have been a perpetrator of that, let me just say, it's not like me or any of these people were upset for no reason. I love New Horizons, Game of the Year 2020, but I also think it needs a lot of work, and it's important to bring that to Nintendo's attention because that's how they learn too. We saw the community light on fire that E3, but at the very next Direct, we saw the roots of the largest update in the game, which was widely praised. Long story short, backlash is effective. You should always get angry because that's how problems are solved. Is there a lesson about being more appreciative of the aspects we enjoy and balancing that with constructive criticism?
Is that update behind that paywall?
Nah.
Nope.
Then why are they fucking complaining then? It's free.
So it half is, but not the actual update. Okay, let me explain a little bit more detail what is going on and what happened. So, Animal Crossing came out on a wrong time. It really did. It came out during the pandemic when people were at home.
It's all a lot.
Finishing.
Though, so.
Oh yeah, finishing the game as quickly as they could. Animal Crossing isn't really a game that should be finished in one sitting. In fact, I thought he didn't talk about the thing I thought he was going to talk about.
What is that music?
Which one?
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
It's
I don't have this. I don't have the thing on. So what happened was, and yeah, don't get me wrong, this game, as much fun as I do have with it, and as much as I do like it, is not like the other games. In fact, if I was to get Melissa in this conversation, we would both agree that this game is half finished. It does not feel done, even after the update that they added. Because during the pandemic, they even said it, they couldn't add too much. People weren't working. They couldn't get to the point. And due to that, it suffered through a lot. The characters that people fell in love with are not the characters that we follow. And they still have a little bit of that personality, but just to give you as an example, in the previous game, whenever you go into an island and get stung by a bee, most of the characters will make fun of you. They will legitimately say, "You dumbass, why the fuck are you shaking trees?" and they're kind of jerks about it, but it's funny. and until you find that one villager, or you might not even have any in your town. There's like, oh well, goddamn, you got fucked up. Here, have some medicine, and just remember not to like, and that sticks with you. That actually sticks with you. That little memories with that. This game, if you get stung by a bee, all the characters are the nice character. They're like, oh, here, have some medicine. Oh, here. It dilutes it. None of the characters have this kind of personality that feel like real people
That you
anymore.
feel like you remember. So because
Yeah,
it's programmed to do that, so I'm like, whatever.
yeah, it really sucks. Like I said, there's a tiny bit of that personality still in there, but you can feel it's so copy pasted from every other villager that most of the actions you actually feel from the villagers are not from their talking, but just from what they do in the background. And yeah, it feel and like I said, they added so many more items and all this other stuff, but they missed out on so much more. In the old games, you can level up your shop to like 4 levels, so it can actually sell you more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This one you can only upgrade it once, and
Wait,
it sucks.
wait,
It sucks.
well,
It like it feels so like, well, where's the rest of it? And that's what the game is. It feels like, where's the rest of it? You can do so much cool things in the game. You can have so much fun, but there's a point where you're just kind of done. You feel like this game does have an ending, where the other one it doesn't feel like you ended. Even like I said, you can take years collecting shit. It doesn't, but it feels like you're kind of done with it. You slowly finish. You can always feel like you could go back to this one. This one, when you hit that ending, you hit that ending. You're just done. And unfortunately, people were pissed. Being the highest selling Animal Crossing brought people that were expecting a lot more, and older fans that were expecting more. So they gave us a whole full direct, like legitimately in Nintendo Direct, they gave us a full direct of just Animal Crossing stuff, and
mm,
people were mad because the actual update itself, almost everything you can get is free from the update, except for one thing, one big
that's
thing,
okay. Yeah.
one really big thing, and that's the home decoration island thing. So Animal Crossing has this kind of side mini game where you can decorate other people's islands, but it's not free. You have to have the Nintendo Online to do it, and it cost, and it was the $80 one.
Wait.
So
Repeat that again. Repeat that again.
80 dollars. That's the same plan that comes with the Mario Kart DLC, the free emulator games, and all that, plus the Animal Crossing. $80 to decorate villagers' islands, houses. And yeah, it did unlock a few furniture items only that you can only get there. It wasn't worth it. It's not worth it. It should have come free.
Mm.
And that's the part. Like everything else, the other parts of the island, the other DLC you got for free, except that one thing. And it's a big thing. You can actually spend hours on that. No one really did. You figured out that this designing most of the stuff could have been done by just placing 3 items and finished. But yeah, and then when then they finally said this is gonna be the final update for this game, well, let's just say that kind of left the community not in a mad state, but in a more like, we're gonna wait for the next game.
Mm.
Like we were just kind of done with the bullshit. He hasn't brought up one thing, and I hope he brings up one other thing. But before we get to this,
Okay.
one other story about Raft. One other story about Raft,
Okay.
and this is the big one. I'm not sure why he didn't bring this one up. Okay, so as much as I've been talking about Animal Crossing, let me ask you this. Let's say I'm gonna like just say, hey, play this game for a week, okay? Just play for a week,
Mm-hmm.
and like, and you go play it, and the first day you run out of things to do because that's kind of how Animal Crossing does. Once the first day comes, you finish things to do. What would you do in that situation? Would you wait and then play it the next day, or would you go into your Switch and change the time of day to play the next day?
Uh, you mean because you said in game, right? They. So I have
Yeah,
to.
because
So
it's just an in-day game, but you can actually go into your Switch
okay, so I get it. I
and
get it. So
skip one day.
you say I play the game and it's in the afternoon, right? And then I do everything I have to do in that, and then I'm finished, right? Or
Yeah,
so
and then everything else unlocks the
in
next day.
order for me to progress, I will have to go into the Switch and switch the clock so I can continue playing the shit.
Yeah, like if you just want to continue the little story or have the building that was going to be built, it actually takes one full in-day game sorry, one actual day to finish.
I mean, to be honest, I would just probably leave it and go play errands with Jiggly.
Okay, fair enough. But let's just say you're stuck in this. Would you just actually skip the day?
No, like I have other shit to do.
Okay, so this is the thing. People didn't want to wait,
I can get
and
it. In COVID, yeah, in COVID especially.
and time travel in Animal Crossing has always been a big deal, but no one really gave a shit. No one cared. Before Wild World, everyone was sorry, Wild World, before the DS one, it was hey, you play the game how you want to. If you want to time travel, I don't recommend it because I like the game how it is, like that they would say that. But whatever, you do what you want. People were having such a piss match, like they were so fucking mad that people would time travel
Oh.
that that it became the biggest baby battle ever. It's so fucking funny to go back and see those comments
Wait,
of people like,
so you didn't get patch up?
no, you can still do it. No, Nintendo's like, play the game the fuck you want to. But people themselves are like, well, I didn't play it like that. I actually spent my time and actually played it by day. So what the fuck do you have the right to time travel? And everyone else is like, I have shit to do.
I mean, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, I have shit to do, but I mean, if people want to shit on a single player game,
Yeah, and it's like, but it became such a little piss match. It's like that it literally became to the point of do what you want to. If you're in your game, do what you want to, and it just became a oh well, they're just getting stuff before me, so I can put it online, and I kind of like, oh my god, has the Animal Crossing community really become this? What happened? Where did we go wrong? Animal Crossing encourages you to play the game however the fuck you want. Time travel, don't time travel, whatever. If you time travel too much, it'll slightly punish you by making some villagers move out or some weeds grow, some plants not grow. But that's the risk you're willing to take if you're going for that.
Mhm.
But Nintendo understands, especially at this point, hey, people are older. People have jobs. If you don't want to time travel, if you want to time travel, go the fuck right ahead. Go the fuck right ahead. But it's mostly the point of I actually don't time travel because I like that old experience. I like the old experience of just playing the game day by day. But that's me. But to tell the pissing match that this cost, oh my god. Okay, let's go into gluttony.
okay.
Yes. Gluttony. To gluttonize is to overly consume to the point where said consumption is pointless and ineffective, aka it means to binge. To binge. Do you know where I'm going with this? This sin is an interesting one because not only does it apply to every single Animal Crossing game, it's also the only one on today's list that doesn't have to be an issue for anyone else but the person doing it. But for some reason it is. Alright guys, let's talk about it. Time travel.
Oh, there you guys talking about it.
Do I do it? And yes, I'm labeling it a sin of the Animal Crossing community, but it doesn't have to be. For some reason, people are particularly offended at the act of
There it is. There it is.
generally supports a binge model of game playing. Because Animal Crossing is meant to follow real-world time, but lots of people like me don't like to wait and would rather experience it at our own pace, so we fiddle-do-diddle with the clock. Enter war. A lot of people will criticize time traveling and say it's because it's not how the game is meant to be played, and they are actually correct, the developers having called time travel a shame. But others have expressed resentment for time travel simply for reasons that delve back into envy and pride. Essentially, you only have achieved so much because you've time traveled and thus you are cheating.
Jesus
Fuck all that. Do you
Christ.
want to know what I think? My time with GameCube was so interesting because none of this was real. No multiplayer meant that the community hardly existed. If you were talking about an Animal Crossing community, then you were referring to your town and villagers. And if you time traveled, no one gave a shit. But all of a sudden, Wild World comes out, people mess with the clock, and I'll see you in hell, Christopher. If you are using your time travel to obtain things, then flaunt it against the community, then yeah, piss off.
Yeah,
If you are time traveling
fair.
because you work B shift and the only time you can play the game is from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. when the entire town is asleep, then who cares? People seem to be more upset with time travel itself than the implications of why they're doing it in the first place. Some people just want to experience the game faster. Others literally can't play on the clock. Like, what about holidays that all have us busy? I know for a fact I would never have experienced New Year's if not for time travel. My advice is still the same. Focus on you. Don't moderate how others play, and if people try to do that to you, hit them with a 1, 2, or a bit.
Yeah, there it was.
We end the day with sloth, which is the most complex of the 7 deadly sins, but generally laziness. The unwilling attitude to commit, the slow and reluctant nature to action, or basically just inaction. It's a sin that we all experience when we stop. You have no idea what day it will happen. You probably don't even know that it's happening. But there will come a time you set the game down for the last time. You'll say to yourself that you'll pick it up tomorrow, but you get busy or decide to play something else. And then days will pass, months, years even. Of course, no one holds on to Animal Crossing forever, and this is perfectly natural, but this is a sin of community. It's not just letting go of the game, it's letting go of everyone and God damn, forget this video, I just really miss Nick, okay? So there it is, the 7 deadly sins of the Animal Crossing community.
Wait,
Okay,
so
that
was
is
a
a
sin,
good
just
video.
leaving the game.
I guess he couldn't really think of a last sin. Everybody leaves Animal Crossing. Everyone will. Okay, but he didn't talk about one thing. This is the biggest thing for Animal Crossing, and this is where I have a story.
Okay.
I'm gonna introduce you to something in Animal Crossing that caused so much discourse, so much problems, and real world problems, that it's hilarious. Say hello to the Animal Crossing Sanrio cards.
that's Hello
These,
Kitty.
it's Hello Kitty. So these are an actual crossover with the actual characters from Sanrio as Hello Kitty. And with that only came out in Japan for a while. They only came out in Japan on the 3DS. And at that time, yeah, people were mad. Don't get me wrong, people were mad. People were importing them. People were getting it. They'll get you exclusive items and exclusive villagers. But people were mad. Now this game comes around, and we realized that these cards can actually do things in the new game. But
But
they're actually gonna release them in America.
they will release them.
But
Or they have released them.
but they had released them, but it's gonna be the amiibo syndrome. You can only get them in certain places, and there's gonna be a limited amount. I have never seen a community of a peaceful game go to real life war for little plastic.
Not even real plastic. This is just for the.
Yeah, no, it's not even an actual amiibo. It's just a card. It's a little plastic card. It's like, oh my god, I was there. I'm having little war flashbacks.
I mean,
I'm
it says
going.
add to cars. I'm pretty sure. I mean, maybe Target does that, but pretty sure they're gone now.
Yeah.
And
No, I have them all.
oh
I
shit!
have them all. I have them all. I remember waking up at 5:30 in the morning, driving an hour to wait outside of a GameStop because there was already a line of the most diverse people you will ever fucking see. It literally was a goddamn cosmic soup of women that are like more chubby. Yeah, I'll say it. Obese women, black dudes, couples, little kids. Like, what the fuck? Where did all these people come from? Waiting outside of a GameStop like it's a fucking Black Friday. Just to wait in line for GameStop to say, oh, they only send us this tiny little box that has maybe five of them in it.
Did you get it?
It you don't even know the chaos that happened in there. The rage, the anger, fucking wrath of it all. I didn't get the cards. I was too late. 5:30 in the morning,
How
and
did
I
you?
was
How
too
did you?
late.
How did you get them then?
So here's how I got them, and this is the funniest part of it all. So when the Animal Crossing DLC was coming out, they were gonna release these, but well, actually not these. Sorry, they weren't gonna release these. They were gonna release the Rayman cards. Finally, that stupid cat that the community was going for, was actually getting its amiibo card and the other villagers. But we were getting new villagers, and there's a villager I really fucking wanted. There was two actually. This little bunny right here, and there was a goat. But I really wanted this goddamn bunny. So I wasn't gonna do the same mistake. The cards were gonna come out, and they already said, "Hey, we can't do pre-orders for actual cards." But I was gonna get them, and they were gonna get these cards and the Sanrio ones. And so I saved as much money as I could so I can buy some. And I woke up in the morning. I think this time it was around 5:30 again. I did not want to be up. But this time, instead of going to that GameStop, I went to the town over to wait in line. When all of a sudden, I go over there to the GameStop, and I'm just kind of sitting in my car, being like, they're not gonna open for another like an hour and an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a nap and shit. But I see people start getting in line. So I'm like, fuck. So I start getting in line, and I realize the people here aren't waiting for the amiibo cards. They're waiting for something else. I think it was like maybe a Call of Duty game or something.
Yeah, what would you say Call of Duty? Okay, whatever. All games are Call of
I,
Duty.
I mean, that's the only thing I could really think of. But I'm like, yeah, because when we were talking, I was just like, so what are you, like, I literally told them, like, what are you in here for? They're like, oh, I pre-ordered this game and all this stuff. I'm like, and they told me, what are you here? I'm here for the cards. And nobody else there was for the cards. So I'm just feeling really weird. But I'm like the second person in line, and there's a big line behind me. Except I noticed in the back, and yeah, I know this. I know this is done wrong, but whatever. I noticed this super fat chick in the back. And I know, and on the top of my head, I'm like, she's here for the cards. So we're waiting, and at fucking, I think it was like 9 o'clock. The fucking GameStop actually finally opens, and they're letting us in, and they're like, okay, we only have a limited stock, same bullshit as the other one. And they're like, okay, what are you here for? And I hear the fat chick in the back say, I'm here for the cards. And they're like, cards? What cards? What cards? What cards? And I'm like, and I told them, oh yeah, I'm here for the cards too. And they're like, we didn't get a shipment of cards.
You fuck.
So, so I'm like, I'm kind of both dying and laughing on the inside. I just thought, you know what? You guys have a good day. I'm out. But the cool thing is, next door is a Target. And I know that Sanrio does have a thing for Target cards. I'm like, if I can't get the new cards, I'm at least gonna buy the Sanrio ones. So I go in there. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. No one's in the fucking Target. It's super lonely. That fat chick left a long time ago. And I go to the thing in the back, and I see a big package full of just cards, just a bunch of amiibo cards, every single one. And I go to like, I'm looking at the person, I'm like, hey, are you guys selling these already? And the woman in there has no fucking clue what the fuck I'm talking about. And I told her, can I buy this whole package? She's like, yeah, go for it. I bought the whole thing. Okay, I don't know if the people were waiting there, if no one knew that Target was selling them. And I got it. The thing is, it was more full of Sanrio cards than the new cards. There was more full of the Hello Kitty one.
Yeah.
So I was able to get all the Hello Kitty ones, but I wasn't able to get all the characters that I wanted from this one. I did get the bunny. I got two of the bunnies, but I wanted the rest of them, and that's when Javi told me, dude, why don't you just buy some NFC stickers and just use the amiibos? And I did, and I just unlocked everything.
But you have all the Hello Kitty original ones.
Yes, no, the American original.
Okay.
Apparently the Japanese ones go for a lot more money. But yes, to say that I went on Reddit and just showed the fuck out of that and people were pissed at me would be an understatement.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
fuckers, look what I got.
You don't have that thread anymore, do you?
Oh no, they deleted it. I think
Uh,
I'm banned. I was banned from from the subreddit for a while.
why were you oh my god, that is another story. Who
No,
gets
that's because
banned
people
in
were
the
pissed.
who gets banned in the fucking Animal Crossing Reddit?
And the Animal Crossing subreddit. Just to show up. Hey, remember those cards? Hey. Oh man, I
So,
was having such a good time with that.
so they were still rare, basically.
Yes, people still really fucking wanted them. They weren't as rare as they used to be because people obviously eBay, Amazon and stuff like that. Although they were super fucking expensive,
Yeah.
but the ones that were really selling, and yeah, I did get Raymond too. Were those cards, the new villagers?
Mm.
Also the Isabel ones. Oh, the Isabel ones because there's more than one Isabel card.
Is it the one with the different, like the summer
The diff-
and summer
Yes,
outfits? Oh,
the green one. This one was super expensive. You can see how much it's dropped in
no.
price.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this one being that expensive, but that it was a new one too.
Just change a few things around and it could fucking say NFT.
It might as well be. You know what these cards do though in the new one?
What?
They just invite her out for a coffee. Literally, she just has a bit of conversation with you while drinking a coffee.
And that's it.
That's it. That's all they fucking do. You can get a poster of her, I guess.
I guess.
I guess. Like I have a poster of her. No, the Animal Crossing community has kind of devolved into hell for the few months. It's calmed down a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it was something I wasn't proud of, but I was laughing my ass off every single day. Oh, and let's talk about the incident with with Build-A-Bear.
Oh, there's an incident with the Build-A-Bear?
Oh my goodness. Fucking community hated the Build-A-Bear.
Okay, okay, 1 second. We just add some of these things. Oh my god, what can you? I mean, I just found it and I liked it, so I bought it. So let me don't tell me it was
They're
limited, or
good.
you don't tell me it was limited or something. 1 second, 1 second.
No, they're not. Not at all.
They're not at all. Okay, so
They're not limited at all.
okay, 1 second, 1 second. Let me just find something
Y-
here.
when I tell you the reason why the community was mad, I think you're gonna get mad because even I find it stupid.
Okay, lay it on me. Why were the people really angry about it?
Because the characters were off model.
Wait, it was?
No, they're not. But people say like, "What the fuck is this scrunchy looky thing? I wanted a real plush," and they're like, "What the fuck are you expecting?" Like people wanted like something that looked better, and there was a whole holdup that these things looked bad.
Did they look bad?
Yep, that was a whole giant war on Build-A-Bear. They did the whole cancel the Build-A-Bear because these plushies don't look like the way I want the characters to look. I told you it was dumb. Oh, it was so dumb. It also came to the thing of it was only Isabel and Tom Nook at first. It was just that first one you see right there with the pink shirt and
Hmm.
Tom Nook.
Yeah.
That was the first one they released. I told you how many villagers are there. People were scraping at the fucking walls because they wanted their favorite villager.
There's two Isabel amigos. Is it one of them limited?
One of them is from the game, the Animal Crossing Parade game, and the other one that just came from an amiibo.
Hmm.
So they're not that rare.
Okay.
Yeah, no, people were mad that apparently they looked too scrunchy and they didn't look good. And yeah, people wanted other villagers. You're not gonna get your favorite. I'm sorry, there's so many villagers. You're not gonna get your favorite villager. Like this is my favorite villager. Oh my God, there's actual
Oh god.
like this is my favorite villager. I'm not gonna get a fucking plushie from her because I know that nobody like she's might be the favorite for other people, but not everybody knows her. There's so many goddamn villagers. No, what happened to the Animal Crossing community is they became needy,
They like extremely needy.
like to a point of ridiculousness. They became entitled and needy,
Hmm. Shame.
and that is a shame because before this game, they were known as some of the best communities ever. They were legitimately known as one of the most wholesome and best communities ever. But they became so greedy and needy that it kind of ruined a lot.
Yeah,
There we
I
go.
can see
This
that.
guy did it partially because he does speedruns. You're spoiled. And that's what it was. People were just acting like spoiled brats.
Send me the link. I'll see that later. You're fucking
Yeah,
you're,
finally.
you're spoiled brats. I can see it.
They it became that. And that's so mean because this game didn't
There's one
raise us
thing
to
on the
be like that.
internet that always just
I want to pause. There it goes. Yeah, this guy does like Animal Crossing speedruns.
Yeah.
So he's pretty funny. I do like him. But that's the whole problem. Animal Crossing stopped being what it was. I think I cursed it when I was screaming in the fucking library. And I don't like even if I was to say like a hypothetical thing for that, I would not actually recommend the new Animal Crossing. I would not. I love Animal Crossing. I've loved this new game. It has its moments, but this game come with such stigmatism that it just kind of hurts.
So you wouldn't recommend me buying it?
I would not recommend you buying this one.
Okay. Maybe used. Just having the collection, but never touched.
Yeah, if you want it for a collection, yeah, you can have it used and have it in the background, but I would not actually recommend actually buying it. And also, Animal Crossing did keep up with one thing that most Nintendo games are trying to get rid of, and that's the
Mm,
creepiness factor.
yeah, I guess.
Like, Animal Crossing is surprisingly creepy when you don't want it to be, and it's good.
It becomes good.
It becomes good. There's this character I have her in my island named Coco. Just look at her. She's amazing.
What the?
She's oh, she's so much better in her low poly state. Coco. And then if you stay up to 3 a.m. and you have a TV, aliens actually show up in your TV. It just makes this weird noise. And if you look at the TV, this pops up for like 2 seconds, and then it just goes back to static.
Wait. So how does it? How do you see it again?
Okay, so you have to stay up till 3 a.m. in the morning,
For whatever
and you have to
reason.
have for because you have no life, or you're trying to listen to the pop, and you're just have a TV on, and suddenly the TV will cut to static, and that screen will start flashing, and you'll barely see this alien until it flashes one more time and you can see it clearly, and then it'll go back to static. So like Animal Crossing has kind of kept up with the little creepiness that Pokemon has kind of given up on.
But as well them have it,
Yeah, no, at least they have it for that. I mean, there's also a ghost that can take over Isabel's job for a while, but he's not really that creepy. Oh yeah, you can have tombstones and everything.
That's how you have it, right?
Oh, let me see if I have an actual picture of my graveyard, because it should be on my Switch, and I could just send it to Twitter. And that's the freedom of Animal Crossing. It kind of does let you build whatever you want. If you want to build a Wendy's at the bottom, you can totally fucking build a Wendy's. Yep, goddamn
Wendy's not found.
it. Wendy's not found. I remember there was a whole thing. There's Akia Village, I remember. Let me see while I look for this. There's a whole story of this Akia Village one. That's just this the horror island that you can visit. Oh yeah, Lucky. I forgot. I also have Lucky in my town. Lucky's cool. He's so he's the Amumu in more ways than one of Animal Crossing.
Because
That's his house, by the way. This right here. That's his house.
that's depressing, man. That's skeleton doing
So,
there.
because he has gravestones. What Lucky is, you think of him as a Mumu, but instead of being unlucky, well, he is very unlucky. Haha, his name's Lucky.
Mhm.
Is he kind of takes everything with Strive as kind of like, yeah, let's do this. I'm very cheerful and everything because everything kind of goes wrong for him. So he needs to actually be happy to stay sane.
To stay sane, that sounds like you.
I think I go with this dog too much.
That's just a cross search history right there. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I have her. I actually have her in my city. I don't even know how I ended up with her, but I've had her in my town 3 times in different ones. She's not that bad. She's snooty, so she's like kind of cold-hearted. But when you actually get to know her, she's cool. Oh, and Audrey. Yeah, this character though, she did start something.
Yeah, she, like, attributing the floodgates.
Yep.
Freaking the.
Oh, hey.
Just open the gates and the flood came in, like, oh god.
Oh, that one's actually not bad. I wonder if that one actually works. Anyways, yeah, Winnie was good. Audrey is a weird situation. I love Audrey, but this was actually a call out to someone. So this wolf character was one of the new characters,
Hmm.
and she's really ditzy. That's the whole thing. But she was named after this grandma, 87-year-old grandma who used to play nonstop Animal Crossing,
Uh,
and so she was actually they actually named the character after her. Yeah, 4,000 hours on Animal Crossing. And I hate to be a dick about it, but I'm gonna be it. But like, I played way more than that. Where's my character?
well, you see,
And
she's sweet and old, and you're not. You're old.
that's yeah. I mean, you've given the best explanation I've ever had for that. I'm looking for that.
Because Animal Crossing
I
is
mean,
one of
you.
those.
So yeah, but Audrey became a fan favorite because of that. But also she also did kind of awaken some people.
Awaken. I like how that's a word now.
I can't think of anything else. I mean, we don't even have to talk about Anka. Oh God, Anka. I love Anka. She was actually in my 3DS one. She hasn't been in my new one. But my God, has the internet ruined Anka? Well, some say ruined. I say improved.
So, was she already a fan favorite?
She actually was. People freaking loved Anka. Before she had the dress, she actually had the mummy outfit. But yeah, she was actually a fan favorite before because she's a very snooty kind of cat, so she actually acts like a cat. Jesus Christ.
I like how that's like a
Eh,
selling point. It actually is a cat.
Yeah, no, like it actually is a cat. No, she was actually pretty great. Ah, Sasha. Fucking Sasha.
Who? Oh yeah, the
Eh,
the
So
one the one
let
you
me ask
went the one you went for
let,
Yes of the
let
Earth
me ask
to
you
go for it.
let me ask you something about Sasha. Just by the appearance, you think it's a she, right?
Yeah.
It's a he. Sasha loves taking selfies. He makes the exact same face in every photo, but doesn't stop him from taking about 100 a day.
Es un trapo, güey, no mames.
It's a boy. I didn't realize that until I got him into my town either.
You dumbass.
But I'm not gonna lie, this became the whole thing for Sasha for a while. Nobody knew that he was gonna be a boy, and it
I'm,
doesn't stop people.
I mean, the name alone, no? Like,
Yeah, like it's Sasha. It's a feminine name.
it was.
So it was. You know what? I still fuck up. You know what? I love my gay son. Let him be who he wants to be.
Is that where you took it from?
You know? Yeah, I probably would. He's actually is amazing. No joke. He's fucking hilarious. This is the other character I wanted.
What is that?
It's a demon goat.
Hmm. Demon
She
goat.
she turned she turned out to be funnier than what I expected her to be. I thought she was gonna be super serious and stuff. She actually turned out to be pretty fucking funny. Oh, I didn't like this character at first. Like I didn't expect much from her, but she actually has the whole thing. I think they added more dialogue to her to make her kind of sound snooty. So she sounds kind of like she patronizes you, but in very intelligent talk.
Is it like a Velma?
Yeah, it's almost exactly like Velma. Like I didn't expect to like. Also, yes, fucking fans love this character for this.
Why?
A- Animal Crossing's made for furries.
Mm.
She became an outstanding hit for that. I know for girls, the one they liked the most was the little hamster dude, which I forgot his name. I never had him in my town, but the girls really fucking loved the little hamster dude. What was his name?
Just put hamster. It's not like
This guy,
it's not like they're gonna not help you. Which
what's his name really? Mario? What's his name really? Mario?
It says right there, Mario.
I mean, if I put hamster, you're gonna get all the hamsters. Like that's not gonna. It had to be something else because I don't remember. I know that women love that little hamster dude because he was just like this little dapper guy. Yeah, see, there's way too many hamsters. He was one of the new ones, the one right up here.
I
I don't even know who
guess.
that one in the middle is. What the fuck is that?
What the
Huh.
fuck is that? Like,
What the fuck is that?
oh my god.
What are the wolf villagers? Audie. Forgot. I know this guy's. I had him in my town for a while. What was his name? I think it was Fang. Yeah, this guy was Fang.
We took him out.
No, actually, I think he was still in my town, like my 3DS town. You could get a really old wolf. Ah, there he is. That's just the grandpa of the town. He was cool. Didn't get to keep him for long.
He was cool. What happened to him?
Well, he's old. He died. Now I hacked my 3DS and it ruined my thing.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to keep him for too long. I just made a new island, played with him for a bit. I'm like, I'm gonna hack this, and he kind of died. Let's see. I know Audie. I know Whitney.
So basically,
I know
so
Fang.
all characters actually come back then.
You can make them come back if you want to.
Like
Like I said, with the amiibo question,
no, I mean, I seen from previous games.
yes, every Animal Crossing that's from the previous ones kind of come back. There's only been certain amounts that don't, like oh my God, what was her name? Because she's technically not a villager, but she hasn't been back since like I think a long time. That was her name, Blanca. She hasn't come back.
What? Okay.
The gimmick of her is you can paint her a face. But she's one that hasn't come back. Torimer hasn't come back in a while. Or oh wait, yeah, Torimer hasn't come back. I think he said that he retired. So he hasn't come back. Oh no, wait, he did come back. Of selling stuff, telling you a bunch of bullshit.
A bad salesman.
He literally has a little RV selling you junk from it. Anyone else fly to Torimer, dump a full inventory rather than pull it back in your home for storage? Oh, no wonder he sells you a bunch of shit. You're selling stuff there. Oh,
Cheap suits. Cheap
cheap
suits.
suits, cheap suits. Oh yeah, the hedgehogs are very popular. I think you know the hedgehogs.
Yeah, I do. You gave me like I think one of those shits I have here. I think
I think it was the white, the blue one, because it was like literally $1.
they were $1. Oh my god, yeah, I freaking remember the meme explosion of those things. Like, people, like who is really buying this?
Give them time.
Oh, they're
So
like
yeah,
crack.
no.
Like you warned me.
Oh, oh yeah, I told you don't start collecting them. You'll never stop. And then you went and bought every single one.
They're no longer. They can no longer fit in my room.
Weren't you? Are you gonna get the Steve amiibo? Because that hasn't come out yet, but it's coming out apparently.
The what? No, it's already
Or
out. I have
oh
one
no,
here.
oh sorry, not Steve. Sora.
Oh,
Don't ask me. Don't ask me how I got Sora and Steve confused.
I have a good job. I'll just pay a sculptor's price, whatever.
How much? $57. Jeez and rise.
Yeah, it's freaking.
190 for all the Animal Crossing amiibos. What are they? I didn't even. Oh yeah, Pyra and Mithra. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Let's see. Do you have all the Animal Crossing amiibos? You don't need all the Animal Crossing amiibos. Nobody needs all the Animal Crossing amiibos unless you're gonna get banned from the subreddit.
$190. Fuck that. And they're not in the box, so you more.
They're not. Yeah, I don't even think they're in good condition. Oh
So
right, there is the Smash Isabel amiibo. I forgot that one
so
existed.
so I have all the Isabels and the Smash Isabel. I was gonna buy like a set of amiibos like in their box, but then I decided not to because like why am I collecting these ones? I don't even like them.
They're not even like the only really good characters
Maybe
in here.
maybe the only one besides the villager that out of those it will be the Rossetti because he's funny. And
Rossetti is funny. I do like
and
Rossetti.
maybe the dog, but he only came in sets with the some other characters. I'm like, oh no.
Okay, K Slider. Yeah, the one next to Isabel. If anything from like an Action Amiibo fan, the only one I would buy is the little red owl next to Isabel, just because she's cute. But literally, if I don't need it,
I don't need it. I
I
don't
don't need it.
need it.
I'm
I
surprised they made an
need it.
need it. I'm surprised they made an amiibo about the blue hedgehog, who's the least favorite, and not the brown one, who's the most favorite. Uh, that was a lot. So the Pokemon DLC came out.
No, I'm gonna ask that was question. How bad is it? Instead of is it good?
I've had 5 crashes.
All right, but
I've,
we'll talk more tomorrow. I
but
have to go to sleep.
well, I'll say just
Sorry,
this.
Tim.
It actually is fun. It actually is fun.
It is fun. Okay,
It is actually fun. I'm dealing with the crashes because I'm having fun.
as long as you're having
All right.
fun, I guess.
It actually is. It actually is a lot of fun with people. Like I joined streamers just to help them out because they actually give you goals to work together with people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually cool. You can actually do stuff a multiplayer.
Oh,
So that actually made the game quite fun. Yeah, we'll talk more tomorrow. You still gotta beat Mega Man 5, man.
yeah, I'll do get on that tomorrow.
And then you'll say that, and then tomorrow.
No, no, I got time. Like I just got caught in the Against the Storm, which is a game that I really liked.
It looks interesting, but I'm still confused on it.
Yeah, it is confusing and it is very boring to watch as an spectator. But I'll
I
take
can
a
see
break.
that.
I'll take a break from it and I'll just play Mega Man.
You,
If you're free
you can.
tomorrow, that is.
I'll be free. I have a test to do in the morning, but that's really early in the morning.
Okay, you better do it because I don't want to come back and I didn't do the test because I was procrastinating.
I mean, that's why it's been now since I'm doing it.
You better do it then.
I'll finish it tomorrow. No, they actually told me get it done, so I gotta get it done.
Okay, well, I'll see you. I'll
All
go to
right,
sleep now.
all right. Peace out, man.
Peace out.